Back on the Frenzy, joined by two pretty happy Knights. Ty Preston, Coach Kevin O'Shea. Has to be the game of the year on the Friday Night Frenzy. CC wins 27-26 in OT over rival West Lafayette. Caleb, since you were there, I'm going to defer to you on how exactly this went down.
Well, I believe we're actually going to take the highlights here and finish out this game that we weren't able to finish out just a little bit ago in the show. Obviously, we got back really late, so it was tough to get all these highlights put together. But, Coach, walk me through kind of these few plays here at the end of the game and what able was to happen. I believe this is when you guys take the lead 20-14 on Joe Smith's run.
I think that was a little bit earlier. I think that was the beginning of the third quarter where we drove down and tied the game at 14. And, you know, we really did a pretty good job of moving the football from the second quarter on. There was Adam Lovell deflecting the pass and Joe Smith just right place at the right time. And then Joe just made an outstanding run here for us to jump ahead 20-14.
And then West Lafayette was able to answer back right here on this pass play, huge pass play. This ends up tying the game up at 20 apiece. What are you going through your mind at that point?
Oh, darn. You know, it was one of those games that just went back and forth. And, you know, I thought our kids fought their tails off. So did West Lafayette. And, you know, for it to come down to an overtime is, you know, with Mitch Whitavine there making the touchdown catch for us to go up in overtime. I was very, very pleased with how our kids played and how our kids fought. And, you know, West Lafayette was a great opponent. And it was a lot of fun to play the game.
We got to get Ty, as the leader of that offense, how crazy is it to be involved in a game like that? Both teams probably felt like they had the game won a couple of times.
Yeah, it was a really fun game to be a part of. It was fun. I wouldn't want to do it with anyone else. I just love my team, and it's fun to go out there every Friday night. I look forward to every Friday. It's just a great time with a bunch of great guys.
What do you say to your team when you go into overtime and they tied it up at 20? You're hoping maybe you don't let them drive down the field, but you're in OT. What do you say?
I was just telling them to make sure that we could put the pressure on them. They wanted to defend first. And so I just wanted to make sure that we put the pressure on them and force them to have to score. I didn't want to have to settle for a field goal.
Coach, you get a big win over Rensselaer last week. You get a big win over West Lafayette this week. I mean, this has got to be really good for your team moving into the postseason.
Yeah, not really good for their coach, though, but really good for the team. I'm getting wider and wider right now. Look at this. You know, it's good that our young kids have seen how to win tight games, and that's the most important thing.
Well, thank you so much for coming in. Congratulations to both of you tonight. Big win for the night. That'll do it for the Friday Night Frenzy. For our regular season finale, sectional play begins next week. We'll have all the scores and highlights. Make sure to go to WLFI.com. Check out all our bonus video.
We have a ton of it from the game tonight. Go to our bonus video website. Guys, have a great weekend. Awesome win.